Why women are giving up on relationships and men? Is it because there are no good men left? Or all the good men are taken? If there are no good men left, then that would be a logical reason for women to give up on men. I think the women are saying that there are good men left, but they are not just into relationships, or there was no good man in the first place at all. So, man, if there are no good men left, that's all you got to be. Don't ask what is a good man, just be one. And woman will find you attractive. If you study life, if you study women, you will see that women just can't stay away for anything that is good. Everything that is good, women love. So if you're a good man, women will love you. That's all you got to be, just be one. Some may say all the good men are taken, but if you see on social media that the OnlyFans models and Instagram models, they say that it's all men in their DM are married men. So if they are married men, then where are all the good men? That's mean that the good men are not taken. The bad men are taken. So women are checking out on relationships and marriage because they rather be single than to put up with what men in the relationship have to offer. So if that's the case, whose problem or whose fault is it that women are checking out of relationships and marriages? In this video, I'm going to provide a few reasons why I think that women are checking out of relationships and marriages. According to the women on social media, they are implying that it's the man's fault why they are checking out of relationships and marriages. And these are even coming from OnlyFans ladies and Instagram models that even find that the way men behaviors are not up to their par. And the sad part about it is that it's men who support these OnlyFans ladies. They are the one who let them have an income, and they are saying that they can't put up with the men. So going on what these ladies are saying, then we're gonna say that, let's say that the men are at fault why women are checking out of relationships and marriages. Reason number one. On social media, you must see the debates that say men are the leader. So that's the first reason we're gonna look at. Men, how do men lead in their leadership capacity, position? But first, what makes a good leader? A leader got to have character. A leader got to have morals. A leader got to lead by example. When we say a man is a leader, that means he is the leader of his family. So a perfect family would be wife and children. So a man is leading his wife and children. So he got to lead from some form of morals. And if you didn't know that, what a man was known for was that a man don't show emotions or don't fall for emotions. So he has to show principles. So if he has principles, he cannot fall for any emotional thing that is trending, or what other people may do, or what his neighbors may do, or what his friends may do. You got to lead by example. With social media everywhere, everyone can see on Instagram what most men are doing, or some men are doing in our society today. So the leader in the family is going to come under scrutiny when he goes to the strip club and let it rain on strippers, and then he has his family at home and he may not even contribute to anything that they need or their necessities. He may do it because it's trending. It's a trending thing on Instagram. It's a trending thing on TikTok. It's a trending thing with the young folks. So he may go and join in the fun. But if his woman at home asking for some cash or needs something, he's not gonna do it because he got to go to the strip joint. And his wife may see that's how the behavior or in his society. And she is the woman at the house, but she can't get anything rain on her. But perfect stranger that he never met will take all his paycheck for a month in 1 minute just by letting it rain for following the trend. So a leader is not going to be a man who follows trend. A leader is going to be trendsetter. So he has to have principles. A leader of a family is not a gang leader, so he has to lead by principles. And besides, he's not a dictator either. So a family, when you lead in a family, it's different. The family is going to have input. The family is not just going to, you're not just going to lead with a big stick. The family is going to have input, and that's how a family works. If you are a leader, you cannot be dumb either. A leader got to have common sense, especially when you lead a family. So a man who goes and let it rain on strippers, he's going to see what a stripper has. But guess what? His wife have the same thing that a stripper has too. So he's going to waste all his money on some stranger that he never met. But the same thing he's lusting at the strippers, his wife have the same thing at home all the time. That is nothing more than being Tweedledum, Tweedledummer. So a leader cannot be dumb. A leader got to be wise, and that wise means common sense, street sense, and that is the good sense. So you got to have some street sense to lead a family. You don't have to be a rocket science to do that. The second reason is sex seekers. What do you mean by sex seekers? Because men of today, or you men of today, everything is on the internet. If it's not the internet, our lives cannot be lived in a fulfillment way. So on the internet, men do subscribe to OnlyFans and other stuff. So the man is gonna blame the woman for this one. They're gonna say if women weren't OnlyFans mothers, they wouldn't lure into the internet to subscribe to them. And when a man lure into OnlyFans matters, they become addicted to semi-porn or something like that. So they are, most of their time are consumed by these ladies or OnlyFans ladies. So man is gonna say, hey, it's a woman who is an OnlyFans ladies. But if you look at it this way, a restaurant may be open, but you don't have to go and order any food. Or the club may be open, but you don't have to go in there to dance. You can walk past it. So when man is going to say that women are to blame for them to lure into semi-porn or OnlyFans matters, the last time I checked, if a woman wants to be an OnlyFans lady, but guess what? It's men are the 99% subscribers. So if man don't subscribe, there goes the end of OnlyFans. So women can be the blame of why men are drawn to OnlyFans, because if they say they're not going to be subscribed to it, they can't. And without that, OnlyFans business will come to an end or go into bankruptcy. So men are the fault why OnlyFans thing is up, and they are drawn into it. So they should be responsible and don't be sex seekers or sex thrillers, because everything about sex they are lured into it and cannot help themselves. Besides, even when they have their women at home and with a family, and they say they are the leader, so they are leading a family straight into hell in a basket. All men who subscribe to OnlyFans, if you just look at social media and listen to those girls who are invited on those programs, they hate all men. They all say it on the YouTube channel that's going on and that is interviewing those ladies. Most of them hate men. And guess what? You men, give them all the money that they have, letting them become millionaires. And if you listen to the thing on podcasts on YouTube with those two guys, they only find women who they have on those programs. 80% of them hate men. They don't respect you men. That's all they need is their money. So if you have any common sense, you would unsubscribe. Furthermore, I don't think that anything that those OnlyFans mothers have that your wife or your girlfriend at home doesn't have. I just confused. I don't know what they have that other women who in normal society don't have. I know that the internet, anyone who is on the internet is a celebrity now. So I know the obsession with celebrity. So maybe that's it. A man will just give his money to celebrity for just be saying that I'm a fan of them. So man, to be a leader, you got to make wise decisions and show character and judgment in everything that you do. That will uplift your family. And it's not going to bring a disaster to your family and your relationship or marriage. Third reason, good women are tired to be screwed over. What do I mean by this? A man will have a good woman, but because she is not trending, she's not on the topic of social media talking points. She doesn't have that baddie personality. She doesn't show nakedness on Instagram. She is modest. But the thinking of today is that only the women who are in the highlights or the spotlight or on social media want a good life. But that is not so. All women want a good life. But the modest women can't be bought. But the women on social media, the ones that say they're baddies, they can be bought. But they are the ones who gain all the attention. And the modest women, they get screwed over by men all the time. So the social media woman is the woman who actually brings nothing to a relationship. But the man got to really be their savior, provider, and actually save their entire life. Everything he got to do. So, but the modest women who actually bring something to the table are the ones who are getting screwed over. So those are the women who are fed up with relationship and men.